A visiting Islamic scholar has called on Western governments to be more vigilant with their aid and their funding to fight militants. Dr. Muhammad Tahir Qadri warns some funds are being misused.
Dr. Muhammad Tahir Qadri made headlines last year for issuing a fatwa against terrorism.
The name of Islam or name of jihad is being wrongly used for these criminalistic activities.
One of Pakistan's most prominent religious authorities and a doctor of law, he says no one in the Muslim community has been able to challenge his 600-page examination of the Quran on which the fatwa is based. And he says those clerics calling for terrorist acts are ignorant of Quranic teachings.
It means they were never any cleric, never a scholar. They just hijacked younger generations and youth, and they played very cleverly with their sentiments.
Dr. Tahir Qadri is in Australia to promote a moderate and non-extremist vision of Islam, which he says the majority of Muslims adhere to. He also says Muslims should be better integrated into Australian society,
so that they may contribute fully in that society, politically, socially, culturally, educationally, economically, religiously, everything.
But Dr. Tahir Qadri says he's concerned that Western governments have inadvertently been funding and listening to the wrong voices within Muslim communities.
They prepare the policies for the governments, Western and non-Muslim governments, those who sincerely are fighting against terrorism. But the papers to deal with tackling terrorism and tackling extremism are being prepared, the advice papers, by those who are in fact the well-wishers of the extremists.
Dr. Qadri believes the so-called war on terror can only be won once non-violent extremists who provide intellectual backing to militants have been identified and their arguments silenced. Claudette Worden, World News, Australia.